There she is.
No, no.
No.
Picture opportunity.
Yeah. Over here, Nora.
Great bunch of kids.
I know.
She's right over there.
Alrighty. Welcome to Camp Normanna 2018 final performance. Kids worked long and hard to figure out some dances and songs for you guys. So they're going to start out with the dance, and then we'll do some more talking.
Yeah. Oh, that was good.
One side.
We know.
Talented, aren't they? This year's theme for camp was the 4 seasons. Our activities included Winter and Summer Olympics, campfires, making Christmas cookies, decorating, and singing around the Christmas tree, as you can see, and many other fun crafts. Our craft focus was fiber arts, so they felted acorns, they wove bags, and they even braided using a leather disc. We also had some cooking projects this year. They learned how to make lefse, kroomkaka, pepperkaker, obelskivers, and fatiman. Which one was your favorite? Kroomkaka. They also got to follow along with the International President Ron Steubing's Vice President, to Minnesota.
Ron is raising money for the foundation by riding his bicycle from BC to Minnesota for the International Convention. The kids have been following along with his daily blog updates and tracking on a map his route. You want the latest, kids? As of last night, he made it to Middale. 122 miles he rode yesterday. In the last 13 days, he has ridden a total of 981 miles, which is just about half of the 1,864-mile route.
That's awesome.
So the kids enjoyed hearing about him, and there's actually a map with his picture out next to the log cabin if you want to take a look. They learned many folk dances and many songs, and so they would like to sing for you now. Do we have any current district officers with us today? District President Chris Hicks. Are there any former district officers? Please stand. District committees that have people here. Trollhagen Board. Bill Hicks. And I guess I should say myself as well. District 2 Youth Camp Committee members. Melissa Rude, Vice Chair. Ashley Huff, member of the committee. And myself as Chair. District Scholarship Committee. Ingrid Henneke. And myself. Do we have any past youth camp directors? Please stand. Past youth camp staff? Past campers? Thank you all for everything that you have done, because you all keep the camps running too. The kids, I think, would like to sing a couple more songs.
She's standing over there. Where is she? She's standing over there.
Check if he's here though first.
To
and Talk, Barna. We'll let them take a little water break after that. We would like to start by thanking the Normanna Park Board for letting us use their park again this year. Chris Berg, the caretaker, an all-around maintenance man, has been a great support for issues. He obviously takes great care of the park, and the field looks great again this year. Thank you, Chris. We also need to give a special thanks to Normanna Lodge for donating the Swedish pancake batter and strawberries. And to Steve Landro and Lee Brevik for making sure the batter got delivered to camp. Everybody loved them. We'd also like to thank Martin Ing from the Bothell Lodge that each year for the past 10 years, he's quietly come up and taken pictures of our final program so the staff can have their minds free to worry about all the other things we have going on. Tusen Talk. Camp could not happen without a lot of help. And again this year, we have had a wonderful team that has spent the last 2 weeks with your campers. Not only do they commit their time in the summer, but many of them gather early in the year and plan and prepare ahead of time. Staff, as I call your names, please come forward and stand in the sun so we can see you. We often have staff that work more than one camp. This is also true this year. And in fact, we have quite a few staff who've worked multiple. Odin worked all 3 youth camps this year. He is what we like to call our 6-week survivor because he has had no breaks in between. That's a huge commitment, and we appreciate all of his hard work. He also recently returned from Norway, where he went to a folk high school. He was a great resource as a co-language instructor as well as a counselor this year. Cora. Cora worked at 2 of our youth camps this year, Camp Trollhagen and here at Normanna. He has been a huge help with being the language instructor and his favorite, the sports guy. This is his 5th year at camp, 2nd at Normanna, 13 years total. Kari was a first-time counselor this year at both Trollhagen and Normanna, and she was also a camper at both. Jakob joined us this year for his 2nd year as a boys counselor, and he worked at Camp Nidaros as well. He was a camper both here and at Trollhagen. Thank you, Jakob. Our assistant director, Mari, has been on staff here for the past 11 years, and she also helps direct Camp Trollhagen. She was busy this year at our camp running singing and dancing. Thank you, Mari. She was also a wonderful resource when I had to tap out and be mom to my baby. Jaime. Heimdall is back again for his 7th year at Normanna, as well as his 10th year at Trollhagen. He was also our program director at Normanna. Thank you, Heimdall. Let's give their staff a round of applause for committing their summertime to 2 or more camps. Thank you, guys. Erland also attended 2 camps when he didn't have to be at work. He's our code, dance, and song teacher, and all around whatever needs help getting done guy. It is his 5th year working here at Normanna. Tor was a first-time counselor at our camp, and he was also a prior camper. Thank you, Tor. And in the girls' hitta, we had Astrid. Astrid was on staff here. This is her 3rd year as a counselor, and she is our only current returning girls counselor that we had this year. Yulia was a first-time counselor this year. She did a wonderful job. She was also a camper, both here and at Trollhagen in the past. Renag. Renag was a first-time counselor as well in the girls' hitta, and she also attended Normanna as a camper. Thank you, Renag. In the kitchen, we had Yannicka. Yannicka returned this year for her first time being in the kitchen after being a counselor before. Thank you, Yannicka, for helping in the kitchen. Maiken returned this year to be our cook, which, bless her, because I don't want that job. She made some wonderfully delicious food for us all. Thank you, Maiken. We also had Johanna from the Polsbo Lodge who came the first week to do crafts. Lynn Hilder came up the 2nd week to help with crafts and had so much fun. Thank you, Lynn Hilder. Annaleve came up for a few days at the beginning, a few days at the end, and to help with crafts. She also took care of Matthias and Kaya, who had her first birthday at camp. Jensina, Nettie. She came to take care of our camp baby, her granddaughter, Marin. Then we had our wonderful setup and teardown crew, Rolf, Brigitte, and Bolvi. And of course, Brigitte was also our wonderful registrar. You probably got emails from her. It takes a lot to run a camp, and Olaf and I could not do it without you guys. So we thank each and every one of you. Let's give them all another round of applause. I should probably introduce my co-director. This is Olaf. This is his 23rd year at camp, 4 years as a camper, 19 on staff, and he's held every position at camp except girls counselor.
My co-director, Vanya, has worked at camp for 13 years, starting as a counselor, then the program director, assistant director, and now co-director. We thank her for being up here, as she just had her baby Marin 2 months ago. Marin was our mascot. Again, we could not have done camp without any of our staff, and we hope they all come back because we love them all. So let's give them one more round of applause. Staff. Mari and Erland have a couple more songs and dances that the kids would like to perform for you.
District 2 is also very fortunate. We're very fortunate to have a scholarship program set up for campers. We have the Sophie Olson Scholarship Fund that was set up in the memory of two great district officers that passed away while in office, Sherry Sophie and Bernice Olson. Each year, the goal of the scholarship is to provide one full scholarship to each camp. As this fund continues to grow, our goal is to be able to give out more scholarships. This year's recipient of the Sophie Olson Scholarship for Camp Normanna is Juliana Getzing. Congratulations. The current fundraiser for this is the stickers in the shapes of Alaska, Washington, Oregon, and Idaho that are the Norwegian flags. They're $5 each, and they can be purchased in the kiosk. A recent District 2 program is the pillowcases for campers. At the district convention this year, 407 pillowcases were donated. Each of your campers got to pick out one of these handmade mementos. Now we would like to pass out some certificates to the campers for having completed Camp Normanna 2017. Olaf, Heimdall, and Mari, will you please join me?